So it's Christmas time and you're trying to figure out what to buy for everybody on the list. We've got the list for you.
That's right.
Christmas 2016.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so here we go. The official
The official list of 8.
Christmas. I forced him down. You were like top 20. Let me.
You're 3 hours picking games.
Okay, so here's top 8 games. We're going to start it up. Okay, so here's my number 8.
Okay.
Christmas, I think this would be a great gift to buy for somebody, is Android Mainframe. Now, if you're an Android Netrunner guy or an Android guy, then you probably did not like Android Mainframe because it's like they jumped off the railroad tracks when they made this one. But to me, I love everything about this game. My wife doesn't like Take That game. She doesn't like conflict games, but she likes this one. And it's fun because it's a 2-player game or I think you can play more than 2 players.
You can play more.
Yeah, and so it's back and forth, and so you're swapping things and you're doing different stuff. To me, this is a great game. It's relatively inexpensive, and I
cutthroat.
think it is cutthroat. But there's something about this cutthroat that I'm okay with because it's like I got to do this to you, or else you're going to win. So I'm going to stop you, and then you got to do that back to me because I stopped you. It just goes back and forth, but it's a lot of fun, and it always ends kind of chaotic and fun right at the end, which I think is a great game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Okay,
but my number 8 is awesome.
Like yours is better than
mine or something.
There are no wrong answers, Rod.
Ice Cool.
Oh,
I mean, that is a perfect Christmas gift. It's festive with the with the snow and ice and stuff. It's just a very, very nice game, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm guessing when you have all the kids over and stuff, it can get pretty chaotic. So, but that was a very, very good choice.
I'm jealous of that one. I did not think of that. Okay, do your 7.
Number 7. Number 7 is XCOM. That to me is such an entertaining game, and again, it uses the
app.
Yeah, and the app's fantastic. It makes the game so much fun. It makes it starts getting kind of stressful because the app's
hurry,
right, and it starts you off so easy. That's a very, very good game.
Co-op game, so everybody's working together. Okay, for me, number 7 is a game that I actually gave a white to previously. But I'm saying you ought to buy it because I think that if you don't have any dexterity games like this, you need to get this one, and that's Flick 'em Up, right?
Good choice.
So this is a perfect Christmas game. You got it for your son for Christmas, right? What a cool idea.
Santa Claus.
So sorry, don't break the news.
He's only 12. Come on.
But what a great game. It sets up, it's a dexterity game. You're in the Wild West and you're shooting guns and flicking them across. What a cool game to play on Christmas morning. You're in your pajamas and you're flicking this thing across the kitchen counter.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, anyways, that's my number 7. Okay, so number 6 for me is a game called Onitama, right? And we talked about this some, but I really like this game. This is a great game that if this is the only thing you shove down in a stocking, I would be ecstatic, So I actually don't know what the price point is on this one, but I think that it's great. The quality of the components that you get are really good. To me, this is a must-have on your game shelf. And so to me, what better time to get it than Christmas?
That's a very, very good choice. Number 6 for me was Onitama.
Nuh-uh.
It is.
No.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. That's a great game. Can't go wrong with it.
All right.
Number 5.
Moving along.
Clask.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a lot in common here. Clask is a fantastic game. I mean, it's just get everybody together to play. Can't go wrong with Clask.
Yeah.
Awesome game. And it's such a neat game. I can see being under the tree.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it.
Okay, for me, number 5 is Quadropolis. Now, this is a city building type game. It's got a really cool mechanic where you put this stuff, you got this grid in the middle of the board and you lay your tile down and then you pick up this one. And it's got the scoring point salad type thing at the end of the game that says if you got this, you get this many points. And then I've got all these around the city, so I get this many points. But it's an easy to tally game. So sometimes games like that at the end, when it comes time to tally up all the points, it's so confusing and it's hard to figure out. This one at the end, it just makes sense. The points are easy, but it plays different every time. I really like it. In the box, the base game, they give you the easy level, expert mode, and an expansion. There's a lot to it. It's made great, good artwork. Quadropolis.
Fantastic. So now we're on to 4?
Yes.
All right, Flick 'em Up. So 4,
Flick 'em up.
I mean, I just think that's it was a great Christmas gift for my son last year, and it really is such a neat little game. And it's such a fun game. They've got a couple expansions for it right now. That's just a game again, that you can't go wrong with. Well built.
Well built.
If you get the one that we had, the box itself is all wood, so it's pretty sturdy game. So I think Flick 'em Up is a must have.
Yeah, totally. All right, for me, number 4 is a game called Terra Mystica. Now, I've dove off the edge, and I went from easy game to off the edge, and this is definitely a heavier game. And Terra Mystica is a game that I actually don't own, and so that's why I think it would be a great Christmas present. It's a more expensive game, and this is a game that I don't know if I would actually buy myself, but if somebody got it for me, I would be like, this is amazing. It's a great heavier game. It plays 3+ hours. It's a long game if you play with a full player count, but I get so much enjoyment by the end of that game. I just love it. It's a great quality Euro heavy game, and I think if you're into that, then this is the game to get. All right, so number 3 for me is a game called Potion Explosion.
Oh yeah.
So it's his honorable mention, and I put it all the way up at 3. So
good choice.
I just think that this is a fun game. It's easy to play. It's very approachable. You want to play this game. You want to pull the marbles out. Everything about Potion Explosion is great to me.
No, that's a great choice.
Yeah, so that's number 3, Potion Explosion.
All right, number 3 for me is Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is a really fun game. Thing with this game is all the previous ones, Wrath of Sharlan, all those other games have slowly kind of got better and better and better. And this is like the climax of it all, and it's awesome. So I very, very much enjoyed that game, and it's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, way cool.
Number 2, Mansions of Madness 2 2nd Edition.
Right. Yeah.
Another game that uses an app. Fantastic, really puts you into the mode of the game. You're always feeling like, there's tension and stuff going on. You're trying to, and you feel, it does such a good job with the theme and everything. Just fun every time.
Totally, yeah. It was a great game.
Yep.
All right, for me, number 2 is Star Wars Rebellion. So this is the new one that just came out this year. This is an expensive game, and this is why I would put it on Christmas list again, kind of like Terra Mystica, because I think if I don't know if this is a game I would buy. I did buy it for myself, but I think if you were going to give this game, this might be a game that somebody would be like, "Wow, holy cow! Like that's awesome!" Thanks for that amazing game. And I think I love everything about this game. I love the length of this game. I love the 2-player aspect of this game, the hide and seek, the secret missions. To me, I really, really love this game, and I think that would be an awesome. If you're looking for maybe a heavier game to give to a gamer, this could be it, especially if they like Star Wars.
Now, what I would say is that it has grown on me a lot. It is a very, very good game. But for Jimmy, who is normally a person who when we play these games, I don't think likes the Axis and Allies or any of those other type of games that are facing off against each other, thoroughly enjoys this, that is a major thumbs up.
That's true.
So, I mean, that's a very, very good review that's a very, very good plus. I mean, it's a good game. It's a very nice present to have.
Okay, so for me, my number 1 game that I would recommend for Christmas is a game called Valeria Card Kingdom.
Oh.
So this is a game that I love the mess out of this game. It's so much fun. It's lighthearted. It's the opposite end of the spectrum from Star Wars Rebellion. But to me, this is a dice rolling game, and you buy these cards, and then every time, these cards have numbers on them, and every time you roll the die and your number hits, it's almost like playing a slot machine because you're setting up all your cards that you hope hit, and then they roll the dice. Yes, it hits. And then one great thing about this game is they let you play. It's kind of like maybe a Machi Koro or a Dice City, but this game they let you play on either of the numbers. So you roll 2 dice, and so you can get the 3, the 4, or the 7, right? And so that means it opens up the possibility of things that could hit, and then you get all of these resources, and then you can do all of this stuff with these resources on a turn. And so you can get combos where, okay, I'm going to let this card activate first, and then I'm going to activate that one to maybe trade resources and so many things. You get to kill monsters, you get to build domains, you get a ton of resources, you're rolling dice. It's just fun.
That's awesome. My number 1, I'm surprised that it's not on Jimmy's list, is Mechs and Minions.
Ah, yeah.
That is such a cool game, people. I just cannot tell you that the miniatures and the way it plays, it is so much fun. And I mean, and that big old box underneath the Christmas tree, and you opening that thing up, it'd just be awesome.
That is true.
I love that. That game is great, and anyone buying it is going to be happy with it. It can be a little bit expensive, but for what you're getting, I mean, you're getting double the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, it's cheaper than some of the other games we mentioned, like Rebellion and Mansions of Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I actually think it's cheaper than those, depending on where you buy it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas.
Merry,
Huh?
Merry Christmas. Go buy some games, wrap them up, and
Yeah.
see if you can wait until Christmas to open them. All right, so that's our Christmas list 2016, and we got a lot more reviews on our website, BoardGameCloset.com. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video. It helps us out so much, and share it with your friends. That would be awesome. So,
All right.
And as always,
Have a Merry Christmas and support your local hobby shops. All right, go ahead. Do yours.
honorable mentions. Stocking Stuffer Love Letter. Splendor is a great one too. I like Splendor a lot. One Night Ultimate Werewolf is a great party game to throw in the stocking.
Yep.
Relatively inexpensive.
Yep.
And that's all. And Patchwork. I really like Patchwork. So these are great. That's a great one to buy for to play with your wife or in-laws.
Okay, so mine I have a few. So let's start off. I don't mean to drag this on, but Potion Explosion, War of Kings. Very nice
Oh
game.
yeah. That's a Kickstarter one, right?
Exactly. Colt Express.
I like that one. Programming. Yeah.
Yep. Mage Wars Academy.
Okay.
And then my last one, if you can find it, because I don't think they're making it anymore, but Dracula. Fantastic
Fury
game.
of Dracula?
Fury of
Oh, okay,
Dracula.
yeah. I think you can still get it.
So those are my honorable mentions.